Hey you guys. Hey everyone. Um, well, I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys. Those of you who have, um, just kind of followed Cheyenne's growing up and stuff through my videos and pictures and stuff on YouTube, Facebook, and the like. Um, I, we've gone through a new stage in her life where she has now started school. We're good. Um, for those of that, for those of you who remember, she did have a little while that she went to preschool, and she started getting sick a lot, and we we ended up having to pull her out because my husband felt like we knew that there was mold in the building and stuff and all of that, and the circumstances of why we went ahead and put her in that school. Um, and with her getting sick a lot, we felt like, why ask for the trouble. But anyway, so she's not in private school, she's in a public school. And her first day, though, didn't go too good. That was yesterday. She got in trouble constantly. Um, as it turns out, her teacher is Miss Harden, and Miss Harden, before school even started, she was put on bed rest. She's pregnant, going to have a baby and everything, and she's on bed rest. So she's not going to be able to be there to teach until uh, January, February, somewhere like that. Meanwhile, they've got a full-time substitute there who is supposed to be certified, thank God, because my mom was really concerned. My niece went through 1 year like that, and she had to substitute a different one, it seemed like every week. And because of that, they had no idea what was going on, what the students were supposed to be doing, or anything. And my niece ended up falling way behind, and as well as the other students, um, because they didn't have a full-time teacher. And my mom didn't want the same thing to happen to Cheyenne, especially her first year of school. We're supposed to be learning to read this year. I think about October. So she has to learn her phonics and stuff now. I've got her ABCs and her shapes and colors and numbers and whatnot, but she has to learn to count up higher than what I've taught her, her phonics and all these things, and learn how to actually read. So it's critical for her this year to, she has a full-time teacher. So I'm kind of concerned. I'm kind of like leery how this is all going to go in the first place. And here my daughter is getting in trouble, not wanting to follow directions, not wanting to do what she's told. They have the literacy teacher. She's a full-time regular teacher at the school, and she's just helping right now. She's told me to help the substitute get settled in, and I guess get used to things and stuff. So between that and Cheyenne's behavior, I'm really worried about how this year is going to turn out. That she may even be held back. I don't know. I'm praying. You guys pray for her. Pray for, the circumstances, that it will turn out just fine. I'm doing the same. I've prayed for her this morning. I know this is new to her. My new routine, new school, new, adults to listen to and obey, and just the whole concept of all these rules and things like that. It's just all around different for her, and she doesn't seem like she's adjusting very well, which surprises me because it wasn't like she was not in any kind of classroom setting. She was. She, spent some days in preschool, and she's also been in Sunday school class. So, I mean, I don't know. But I'm sure she would have probably done a lot better if she had a full year of preschool, but be it as it may, she needs some help. And I don't know what to do. I want school to be fun for her, and I don't want to make her feel like, it's scary and she don't want to go no more or anything like that. I want to be able to encourage her about school, but at the same time I have to discipline her. She was warned before she even went to school that if she did not obey her teacher, she did not behave, that she would get in trouble at home. And when now Cheyenne says the teacher's name is Miss Hawk, the blonde-headed lady that had told me what had been going on all day and that she had been in so much trouble, refused to do what she was told. And I know what she means by that, because Cheyenne pulls the same thing at home. You tell her to do something, and because she don't want to do it or whatever, and she's not in the mood to do it, she will stand there and pout and get to the point of crying and this, that, and the other, to the point that, I have to swat her on the behind. And then she's crying, I want my daddy. And then daddy is asked to spank her when he is home. So, it's been crazy. I know she's pulling the same thing to them as she does us at home. And what I ended up having to do was, when we got home from school, I told her that she was punished from her computer games. She had her spanking, and we had a discussion about why she got the spanking, why the computer games were taken away, and all of that. Finally, I got her to tell me in her own words what it was she did wrong. First, she was telling me she didn't know, that she honestly did not know. I'm like, okay. So I told her again, my mom says that I talk too much. But if she's not understanding what she's in trouble for, I have to tell her again. And that's what I did. So finally she told me in her own words that she didn't obey her teachers. And I said, okay, Cheyenne, why did you get punished from your computer games? Because I didn't obey my teachers. Cheyenne, why did you get a spanking? Because I didn't obey my teachers again. And so, I knew then that she understood, because she even told me in her own words, not verbatim what I told her to tell her, or to say. Excuse me. So, I'm praying today turned out better, and everything. So, as far as my time that I've been spending and trying to enjoy anyway, with her being gone at school. Yesterday I was supposed to go to the revenue office and take care of some stuff for my husband, and he's down on me about getting that done. Well, I don't drive, so I have to rely on my mom, and it didn't happen, and I ended up wasting up a lot of the day waiting for my mom to call and tell me when she was coming, or if she was coming, or what. And so I ended up taking a nap. I ate some lunch. I spent some time reading a devotional and praying first of all, as soon as I got home. Took a nap and all that, and then I went and worked on the living room just before I had to go pick up Cheyenne. And she didn't have new homework when we got home. We had to deal with the discipline issue, and then I fixed dinner and all. Today, my mom says we would go do this. It is 11:30. She still has not come to get me yet. She even said herself, it could be more than 2 hours at the revenue office. And I've got to go pick up my daughter at 2:25 at the latest. So, I've wasted yet another day. That I want to get one room a day cleaned up, and then be able to go do my thing at the library, go to Starbucks and sit around, and I don't feel right doing it until I get the housework done. So 2 days have been wasted. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. I just want to share this with you guys. Have a blessed weekend. Bye bye.